this for now for safety. I could also go with this. This could be kind of PogChamp. I don't know if this works against undead though. They don't always leave corpses. It says downed enemy, but usually that means corpses. Could also go with this, which is pretty good. What I'm really looking for is a charm one though. So I might hold off onto any of these because right now we have this anyway. You need a body, okay. I mean, it's still great. It's like 60 base damage or something. Has 9 or 10 base pen. But yeah, that's a weakness. Let's just go with this for now for safety. Hey unit, bonsoir. How's the ultimate attempts going? We died yesterday at level 14, I think. Level 13, level 14, level 13, I think. So we're back to doing this, but I learned a lot about the route I need to go. So yesterday was a very successful day. I learned how to pretty much easily steal. Oh, stealth still seems the same, so I guess I'm not upscared right now. I had fast mode on, that was a mistake. It didn't show that it was on, which is weird. So I didn't realize it was on. Was the only one with weird kit of 8-bit sound glitches. Let me check if I'm dropping any frames or something. But Twitch sometimes has weird glitches. But it doesn't seem to be off my side. As far as I can see, my stream should be fine. But it doesn't always show everything. It doesn't always show me when people are having problems. Like sometimes more than one person has a problem. It doesn't show it on my side, but it's still my fault. I'm not really that good at the streaming stuff yet. I've streamed for about a year now, but there's a lot of stuff that I haven't learned yet. Streamlabs sound. Twitch sound can bug out if you haven't allowed sound on Twitch. Oh. Yeah, Megania had that a lot. I'm not saying it's from anyone. I totally admit that it must be from my side. You mean the Twitch settings on the Twitch side? They need to be sound enabled? Yeah, I did rip Ripperino yesterday, 10 hey. I made a very stupid mistake. I went somewhere I shouldn't have gone to, and I went through a door I shouldn't go through, and that's not required for the ultimate or the run. All I wanted was a single fucking oyster. I was on Sayuka, and it triggered the druid fight there with super high level animals, elder boss and whatnot. And we fought valiantly for several hours, but it was just fucking impossible. So yeah, that was a shame. But we've learned a lot about a better route. We didn't have an ideal route before. That's no problem. I learned how easy it is to steal the brilliant cape, cloak, whatever it's called. So I'm pretty happy with yesterday. And also I have a chanter now, so our early game will be a lot stronger and we don't really always need brilliant to fight. And also triggering brilliant with a chanter should actually be easier than with a blood mage. And the priest is still the same, basic bitch, salvation of time, immortality, Scordios edge, 0 recovery forever. So that's fine.
Let's keep quiet.
Every time I die, I learn a lot. Unless I die like here, then obviously I don't really learn anything. But
I'll handle it.
usually you still learn stuff from the run. Yeah, the damaging mega bosses is actually gonna be the same as all other priest classes unit. I changed from Skane to Barras because I don't think Skane is that necessary for this build. Withdraw should be enough for unaggroing. And we're just gonna use auto attack base build with either Rod Skulls or the Great Sword, depending on the enemy's pen or armor rating, I guess. And we're gonna use Scorpio's Edge and Salvation of Time to get 0 recovery. So 90% of the build is the same. It's just that the Wizard, instead of Rod Skulls and Greatsword, we had the Blights, where you can change elements, where you can go Fire, Shock, Freeze. So you have more pen, because you can also go this. They also benefit from ranged pen and ranged accuracy. So the Wizard was slightly better, but this is still really good. My original Tactician build was gonna go with this as well. Okay, let me read that with the settings real quick, because the settings might be wrong on my side as well. Click the log image to the left of Twitch URL, set sound to loud. I'll actually make sure I have that. Also, sorry about coughing in the background.
Schwierig, deswegen ist es leider ab 18. Bitte nicht böse sein.
Yeah, I clicked on the Twitch starting side, and for some reason Gronk was there saying hello. I actually never watched Gronk. I used to watch a couple of his videos like years ago when he was mainly on YouTube, but I've never actually watched a stream of him. But yeah, my settings seem to be okay. So I really hope we find a way to fix the problem, and I'm really sorry that I'm a bad streamer. Oh, there's a clip already. Let me click on the clip real quick, so I can hear it. 40, I think. Level 30, level 40, level 30. So we're back to doing this, but I learned a lot about the route I need to go. So yesterday was a very successful day. I learned how to pretty much easily steal 40, I think. I think this is actually the same sound. I think this is actually the same sound that Meganya heard. Yeah, the phone is close. I can put it away a little bit. Maybe that helps. But I need my phone close. It's actually not that close to the PC though, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But I put it further away now. No, I did not get a call. You guys would have gotten ear aids if I did. Because addiction, I just use it to look stuff up, and sometimes it helps me also read chat a little bit better if a lot of stuff got posted very quickly. Alright, what were we doing? Oh yeah.
I'll take care of this.
Just use your second monitor. I will. And it will be legend. When I use it, you guys will never forget the day.
Better part of valor.
But right now, I'm too lazy. Also, I don't have that much time. I didn't even have time to set up a mirror run. I mean, I did create a mirror character, but I didn't get anywhere with it.
I'll handle that.
I know it doesn't actually take that long. I know I'm a horrible person that always just has excuses for everything. I know. It takes like a minute. No, the mirror run is actually set up ready. I just have to actually manage to get it somewhere, get it out of Ma and stuff like that. It takes time to do that. It takes time. Like, if I have to repeat what I did during a stream, it takes like several hours.
Sadly, I cannot. The better part of valor.
It's not intentionally that I don't do it to trigger you or anything. It's just I have to find the time to do it. Probably would have finished the ulti if you had one. I mean, yesterday, Raddy, remember, before yesterday's death, when I went to Sayuka, actually, if I would have been smart, I already used my test character to spot Sayuka on the map. If I would have been smart, which I wasn't, I also would have used that guy to actually go on Sayuka and look for the Captain's Banquet ingredients. Then I would have realized there's not enough ingredients and wouldn't even have gone there. Or maybe I would have gone through that door and triggered that ambush, and I would have known, okay, don't do that with the other guy. So there, it wasn't actually even necessary to have a mirror run. All I needed to do was actually use the test character.
What's this?
Yeah, it is very tiresome going back and forth between test and live game. It's really annoying. And having to do that in your spare time, putting hours into it, is also annoying. Just to get him that far that you can test stuff. It's the flying fart. But I'm doing my best, guys. Yeah, so far I have been YOLO, but people want me to actually finish this run. So we have to stop being YOLO. You do. You do. Only do the ultimate once, I wish. Imagine I would have done it first try. I mean, I see a real danger that if I manage to do the ultimate, I'll be like, hey, let's test different builds and do it again. I see a real danger of that happening, but we'll see. Maybe I'm just so burned out and I'm happy that I'm done and over with it. But we'll see. Get your name on the plaque twice. Imagine I like test every character in the game and each of them gets on the plaque. That's not gonna happen, by the way. Someone else is gonna do it too. The challenge will only be valid if you do it with a single class fighter. That might be pretty hard. That might be pretty hard. Doing the ultimate while streaming and answering chat, it can be harder if you're in situations where you need to be careful that you don't get spotted by enemies and stuff like that. It can be really dangerous. I had it once in the ruins. I was running back to the entrance, and like I wasn't looking at the screen because I was looking at chat, and all of a sudden I ran the wrong way. Enemy spotted me, run was over. Yeah, that is true, Raddy. That is true. I don't think the gold is an issue at all, though. The gold is a thing that you don't need to know at all, because you can always guess it if you look on merchant inventories and stuff. Ultimate plus. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, but you don't need to plan for the gold, Raddy. You don't need to plan for it at all. I don't think that's really necessary for the gold. I'm saying it's necessary in general, but not for the gold. I was just referring to the gold, nothing else.
What can I do for you?
But I wouldn't have had the problem with the mirror bag if I sold it when I was the first time in Dunwich, Raddy. The problem is that I didn't get it when I was there the first time, because I didn't plan that I needed the mirror bag, but that had nothing to do with me not seeing my gold. I just had a bad route, that was all.
At last, Belfetto. You say this is all the work of the Titan, of get you the Queen and get down to...
No Fahrplan. I am one weird German. Germans are usually organized. Some RNG with the loot, oh yeah. It's especially annoying with like scrolls and unguents and that stuff. Sometimes you get exactly what you need. Sometimes you have to buy it or find it elsewhere, I guess, if you don't have money. Also, talking about unguents, what is our base athletics? We don't have base athletics, so that might be a thing too for Hazongo. Maybe I need to go to Hazongo before I get rid of Hylia's bounty. Go to Hazongo early, then go back to Dunwich, get Captain's Blanket stuff, then go to Nekataka. Oh no, I have to go to Nekataka to even trigger Hazongo, don't I? Yeah, the other class I was playing had like base athletics of 1. Question mark. But I don't think I have a base athletics right now, do I? No, it's just 2 from Hylia's bounty. The cool thing about this is, you see the number. For some reason this is not a question mark, I guess because it's a stat. So even though the base says question mark, you know that Hylia's bounty is +2, so 90% of the time Vals is not as bad as it seems. It's just in combat, the combination of Vals and expert mode is really annoying. In my opinion. But yeah, we saved a lot of time in Maha this time. A lot of time. Didn't go to Garachi Street. Didn't go to the beach twice. Yeah, stereotypes are always wrong. I mean, the Germans are very organized for the most part. If it goes to work, sure, like the way people work is very different compared to Britain, for example. Like, I worked in a warehouse for about 4 years, and then I went to one of my cousins who lives in Britain and went to their warehouse, and they were just fascinated by the way we Germans keep stuff like clean and organized, which for me was the most normal thing ever. So there is a little bit to that stereotype, but it doesn't always apply to every single thing in life. It's just very specific situations where it applies. Yeah, time saved before talking to Eothas does carry over. It's just that you don't always get a new timer. You don't get a new timer in the palace in Nikitaka. You only get one in Hazongo and at Eothas. Or rather, yeah, at Eothas. But that time does carry over. Okay, so we could go and try do Mariel the Mad now. I don't think it's 100% necessary because we have to go back for Dawnster's Blessing. So we have to kind of plan our run around that right now. So my idea is definitely go... Oops. Go to Nikitaka, trigger Hazongo. Go to Hazongo as early as possible. It's so annoying though, because we'd have to go back to Danach. Dude. Maybe I should just put some points into athletics instead of sneak, because we don't really need more stealths for Hazongo, but we need 8 athletics. The thing is, if I use Captain's Banquet, I won't have +2 from Hylia's Bounty. So I'd have to put points into it at level up. But that way we could go back for Dawnster's Blessing super early, could do Mariel, could go to Tikavara, could maybe do the Drake on the way. Yeah, the gloves are +2. But I have to put points into it when I don't have Hylia's Bounty. Because right now it's at 0. You get +2 from gloves, you get +2 from Unguent, is 4. Then 2 from the pot, from the... what's it called? The Adra potion. Puts it to 6. So either rush Hazongo while Hylia's Bounty is still there, but I think that is bad because then I have to go back to Danach, which is a massive time waste. Because Danach is on the way. So I think I just put 2 points into it on level up, honestly.
On behalf of the Principes...
Yeah, I know about the Unguent, it's already in the equation. But we need 8. Already. Not 6. We need 8. Yeah, Adra 2. Unguent 2. Gloves 2. What else is there? I'm trying to get it without Hylia's. Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to not go back to Danach for Captain's Banquet. Because it's on the way. I mean, kind of, I guess. It's kind of on the way. Deadlight is definitely more on the way. Maybe we just skip out on Danach. Go to Deadlight, go to Nikitaka, go to Hazongo, then go to Danach. You don't need the 8 athletics for the wall. You can just throw a hook, a grappling hook. Even at Hazongo, you don't need it. But you need it at Hazongo for swimming through the passage. And it also helps with scaling the wall so you don't use a grappling hook there because it attracts the Naga if you do that. But yeah, the 8 athletics is mainly for Hazongo swimming through the passage. I have 2 now because Hylia's ready. Hylia's bounty gives you 2. And since I have 2, that means I have 0 base. Hylia's plus 2. But yeah, I think we just have to skip on damage right now so we don't have to go there twice. I want to get Captain Spunkat at damage ready. I don't want to have to hunt after Captain Spunkat. That's what indirectly led to our demise yesterday. Yeah, you lose it. If you rest with the Captain's Blanket, you obviously lose Hylia, but if you don't rest with it, it will just go bad. Spoil, or whatever it's called. So I think we just skip on damage. For now. Just go there after Hazongo, and we should be fine. I definitely don't need it for Console Horde Cape. Because we were level 13 and we can be 14 before they upscale. And we can get the mechanics trainer. So we will have 2 more. Just through the trainer and through the level up. And they still won't be upscaled. So Hylia's is not necessary for that at all. But it is kind of necessary for Hazongo. I mean, only if we don't put points into it, of course. We could just put 2 points into it. That's also an option. But yeah, I like the route more and more. We're definitely gonna have a good route eventually. Oh, true, there's a belt that we once died stealing. We won't die stealing that ever again. A, because Sparkcrackers, and B, because we're Chanter now and we just saw what happened to the jailer.
I'll handle this. I know just the thing.
So that is true.
I've done it.
Also, can I do Adra Potion right now? I kind of don't want to do Adra Potion right now. I'm actually missing these. Because
I'll have this open in no time. It's done. I'll take care of this.
Money costs 3.5k. Oh wait, we're not going to Dunwich with the current planning. I was gonna say we need money and Dunwich for the cape and for the stealth train, eh?
I'll have this. I know just the thing. Therefore,
I mean, we don't really need the other potion right now. I guess we would not waste lockpicks here. Ah, I don't have the reagent anyway,
open in no time.
so it doesn't really matter.
Thanks for letting me tag along. The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin.
Wait, I just realized the survival... Oh no, I mean athletics, right. What did the guard didn't say? Yeah, it's a new... I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional. But those type of guards, they don't stop you anymore. It's only those that turn hostile on sight that stop you. But yeah, they just straight up turn hostile. So you kind of have to be a little bit more careful in some areas, but yeah, that one completely ignores you. Which I guess is an improvement, because... I mean, the stairs are literally 2 meters away, and she throws you out there anyway, so... She didn't really have a point to herself before. I guess the only point was if you want to go aggressive during the conversation, but then if he doesn't talk to you, might as well attack her, I guess.
I'll have this.
Do we even have bombs? We do have bombs. Wow, it's the first time I go here and have bombs in a long while.
Damn me, the quick. What says you, lad? Aye, steady, but... I know how to get a stick if he gets out of hand again. Keep up. Oh, careful though. Oh, I'm listening.
Try the door here now. I'm gonna get attacked. If you open that door, you straight up get attacked.
Take care of this.
Never seen anyone go hostile when unlocking. I have. I'm not sure about unlocking. I think unlocking is fine with this door. I'm still not gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure unlocking this is fine. You only get attacked if you actually open it. But I'm not even gonna risk it. But you might be right, they might go hostile when unlocking that. I know I've died to this on TOI, to that door specifically, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the unlocking that did it, it was the opening that did it. But I might also be wrong. And I might have died to the same thing, where I thought, hey, no one ever goes hostile when I unlock. And they went hostile.
I'm telling you, I saw it.
That is quite possible.
Can't say I recognise your fishy mug. What did he say? Precisely. He's a robber. You're a dead one now.
It doesn't sound like you come to settle your debt, so I've got a game to run if you don't mind.
You lovely squid shit. I know about the rigged die.
What?
Yeah,
He lies. I'm cleaner than
people told me that a lot, but
Better
I don't really see the point in it.
Enough to you, but it don't got to include my
I don't think the loot is any good.
hauling you to the dungeons.
I think the loot is pretty shit. It's an unnecessary risk. Oh, why did I even level up? Or when did I even level up? I didn't realize I leveled up.
I know just the thing. It's done. Sadly, I can.
What?
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, but imagine it was patched. Get stuff like water. Totally worth the risk. Risk a run for water. There's a loot goblin. Yeah, I remember. I mean, I usually am too. Don't get me wrong. I usually am too. But there's several things. It's not just the risk. It's also kind of wasting time on the AOSS time as well. We have enough diplomacy now, I think. I could just go... Athletics, question mark. Oh, we also need a couple of points Slate of Hand and Nikataka though. Let's actually check how much I need there. There's gloves for that too. But they're only +1. We have 4. So with potion that's actually gonna be 6 already. So I don't actually need points in that with the gloves. I mean, if I put a point in it, I don't need gloves. Which would help. Slightly. Because you go to Queenspurs first. And I need it in Queenspurs. But... Nah. I don't want to respec for something stupid like that. Because this way, if I keep putting in stealths, I don't need to respec before console hard. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna do that. Because that also costs money. And time and nerves. I guess we start going stuff like this. Oh wait, yeah, we need this before the next power level, and 7 is gonna be next power level. Right. Oh, also do worms have longer duration than skeletons? I think they do. Skeletons have shit duration. They have like half the duration of all the other summons. And then the upgrade for skeletons is have more duration. Oh no, that's the upgrades for worms. For ghosts. Phantoms. Right? Yeah. So maybe skeletons don't have shit duration? I mean, I can't tell right now. But I feel like they have shit duration. Maybe they don't. But the upgrade is splits into 2 lesser.
Right, what says you, lad? Better drink up tours to all better friendship. Hooray! Sluice the ivories and run freely to rum. How comes it? We're We get wild enough and you would. What? Cook. The lower floor's locked down though. They like to wash. Oh, I'm listening.
Come on!
We'll just go for a bit. No one will notice we're gone.
I'll handle it.
Do I hear a mouse scritching, scratching? Speak up, so it's about. Let me add this.
What says you? And just eat hearty, you bone-idle chums. Be merry and wild. I might be going cross-eyed. How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Muted and speechless. I didn't really know what to say, so I just muted myself.
And a hot fight. And a good captain, brutal Ben.
Oh, aye. You swabs want to hear me play.
Wait, does fast mode actually apply to cutscenes? Nah, it doesn't. He's just...
A sweeter sound you never heard.
He's just Speedy Gonzales. I used to play with... Was a cheat engine on? Oh no, that wasn't Kingmaker.
To brutal Ben is
But yeah, I used to do that in Kingmaker, and it made all cutscenes look hilarious. Especially if they were clapping and stuff like that. Damn! These heights are... fine colors. A little bit too much. I guess I'll take it. Alright. Time to loot.
Can I borrow a sword? I promise to be careful.
Oh. This is how bad our mechanics is now, huh? That's annoying. I don't think there's anything good in that chest, but I really wish I could craft an outer potion right now. I'm pretty sure the guy outside doesn't sell this, so...
I'll handle
He only
it.
has
See what we found.
thief supplies, or rogue supplies, or whatever.